All right, y'all, you ready to play D&D? How long has it been?
Let's do it.
All right, I'll tell you, buckle in for a minute. We can take a trip on the imagination copter, as they say in the business.
Copter, not a train. Oh, that's different.
Pilot, and it just foggy out.
Yeah, great
Take-
question. But it's Tom.
take it.
But it's Tom Cruise piloting it because then I'm in.
I am piloting it, but there's another navigator in the seat, so get excited. Our view open on the city of Greyforge. The sky is muted on this winter's day. On the keep's wall, we see a royal elven guard walking the rampart, his brow furrowed, bitter about his current rotation. Tired and cold, we see him sit at his post and huddle beneath his heavy cloak for warmth. He looks out across the landscape, seemingly endless gray, until eventually something catches his eye. In the clouds to the east, a small spot slowly darkening in the distance. He focuses on the spot until it breaks through the overcast ceiling. A dragon. At first, the elf thinks himself lucky. It's not every day you spy such a rare sight. But something was odd about this creature. It seemed light was refracting within its green scales.
A true marvel, is it not?
A voice heard only in the elf's mind. Startled, he nearly jumps from his skin as he rapidly turns to see the voice's origin. A dragonborn, an emissary left stranded within the city after the burning. Crystal of scale with fine gilding woven throughout the elf, or woven throughout. The elf composes himself before addressing Hojo, a scion of Ocelos. In lieu of stifling the distaste he and many other members of the Linya employ held for these freeloaders, he speaks his mind.
I loathe the way you dragonkin make yourselves known. The audacity of it.
Hojo smiles, interrupting the elf from directly within his own mind.
It is a rare sight to see. Such a gleaming shade of green. Look, a true marvel she is. The Emerald Legion.
The elf's skin crawls as he turns his gaze back toward the sky. The single spot had turned to dozens. One by one, we see dragons descending from the ceiling of clouds. A sinking feeling of deep dread now as dozens become hundreds. Thunderous roars echo across the kingdom of Greyforge as the city responds with horns and bells of warning.
What is the meaning of this?
The elf readying his spear, heart pounding through his foiled breastplate.
The sight of a Psy Legion diving from the sky is a true treat. One you are now lucky enough to witness.
Hojo's arm resting casually on the pommel of the sheathed blade as he fondly gazes up towards the sky, bearing a toothy smile.
It has been far too long.
Several other guards enter our view as they cut off any possible escape routes for the Ocellan. One of them shouting,
In the name of the Queen, we are placing all Dragonborn of Velcelos under arrest.
First elf, feeling emboldened, back up steps forward, spear pointed.
You will answer for this, Hojo, traitorous beast. Surrender now, or we'll be forced to drag you to the Queen on a spit. Oh. You spoil the view. Oh.
He grips the hilt of his sword. The gildings across his scales seem to suddenly ebb and flow with each intake of breath. His eyes, still fixed upwards, lingering on the sight of his brethren soaring through the skies.
I will pay your queen a visit, just not with the likes of you.
And in a flash, he draws the blade. An eerie silence falls upon the whole of Greyforge as the Emerald Legion descends. The luck blade is drawn from its sheath in a golden lit antechamber by an elderly topaz dragonborn dressed in fine black and gold robes. He intimately inspects the fine craftsmanship laden in the weapon.
Lovely, truly. Even if it is not gilded, you brought back some true wonders, Dyson.
The Emerald Dragonborn, still in his legionnaire-sized psi armor, smirked.
It was a long journey, one of hardships, deep deceptions, and wondrous gifts. One that has borne much fruit by both our machinations and luck.
As he eyed the luck blade, his mind is briefly pulled back to his time in the Vale, but quickly brushes those thoughts aside. Dyson's slender form steps out of the armor, each plate sliding to the side, allowing for ease of doffing.
And now that journey is over, and I am home.
You have survived both fire and fame, alone even, after the tragic fate of your Moranth team. Luck truly must have been on your side. But such is the way of the gilded path, to do all that you have done, even though you have no gilding.
Dyson's eyes focus on the master's own bit, a lattice work of fine golden lines accenting his natural form. Dyson had always marveled at such works, wishing his station allowed for such a gift, averting his gaze as he bows formally to the master in shame.
I understand my distance from the gilded path. I know what I have done could be considered a cardinal sin. To seize such power for myself.
Your loyalty is not in question. Your being here proves that. Even that which is not gilded can still be woven into its path. But tell me, will you hold any regrets from your time in L'Oreal over any of the companions you were in the company of?
I assume you are referencing the group of would-be heroes seeking the embers. While I must admit I enjoyed their company, and many were commendable fighters on the battlefield, they held an honorable goal, wresting control of their pantheon's power from a death god and other outsiders. I admired them in that sense, but in their eagerness for allies, they forgot how important it was to keep their missions secret. I knew all along where my journey took me once I learned of the embers. It has led me to this room, to this very moment, in the halls, the God Emperor himself. I regret nothing.
Then you know what must be done. Rid yourself of impurity, and then you will have your audience. Arise. It is time. The Masogi Harai awaits.
Wind races past our view as an immense sapphire dragon emerges from the clouds over the Lamnic Woods. On the back of the dragon sit 10 Dragoon Legionnaires donned in hulking, gilded armor. The high winds make speech impossible, but it matters little to them. Their minds connected. The Centurion at the head of the dragon used optics to view the ground 2,000 feet below, searching the lands for their quarry. The false reason Marcellus had traveled thousands of miles. but still a nuisance that must be dealt with. By who better than the Sapphire Legion? Through her looking glass, it became unmistakable. They were nearly upon their prey. Just beyond the edge of the wood, a massive, dark mass crossed across the land. Tens of thousands strong, the Centurion thinks to herself. Her helm hiding the devilish grin now stretched across her face. She echoes her thoughts into the mind of the gigantic dragon and her squad strapped to its back. Target sighted. Beginning descent. We watch as the squad begins to ready their equipment. The Centurion fires a green flare into the sky, signaling the 99 other dragons trailing behind to begin their plunge. 1 minute out! She knows the whole legion itched, like she does, starved of wanton violence for 2 weeks. 30 seconds! They were nearly upon them. The seconds crawling by as she waits to fire the next flare. Below we will find ourselves horribly outnumbered. You need not reminding. We are the Sapphire Legion, the tip of the spear. We will deliver shock and awe to these abominations. She fires. This time red streaks through the sky. The dragoons stand and in unison leap from the dragon's back. The sky fills with legionnaires joining the dive by the hundreds, each leaping off the back of their own dragon transport. We follow the Centurion as she careens toward the ground, head first, keeping an eye on her squad's landing spot, so she may update them telepathically as they fall. The air rushing past, deafening all sound. In this moment of synchronicity, the Centurion feels both the intensity of the drop, the bliss of being untethered, tradition falling through the sky with her brothers and sisters as one, the calm before the storm. We are the tip of the spear. We serve the will of the God Emperor. For the glory of Ocellus, send them back to hell. With less than 100 feet before impact, the Legionnaires engage their psionic flight, each roaring an intimidating cry as their rapid descent slows them enough to survive the impact of slamming into the unexpected burnt corpses of the marching undead and unleashing full-scale devastation upon them. Alone, Dyson steps into an empty, low-lit room with a huge water basin. Glowing like a golden orb, its pool large enough to fit a dragon. The stripped-down dragonborn calmly paces toward the room's center, where a praying mat, a bucket of water, a cup of salt, a pair of unlit incense sticks, and a ladle lie before the lamp. He kneels on them, his eyes inspecting each other, processing the order of the ritual. It had been decades since Dyson performed Misagi Harai. He begins with simple, rapid breaths, followed by a long period of empty lungs, purposely depriving his body of oxygen. He lights the first stick of incense, closing his eyes, brings his hands together in the form of a prayer. He empties the mind, submerging into the void. Prayer for emptiness, prayer for purity of mind and body. After a time, he briefly bows towards the basin of water, takes a pinch of salt, tossing it over each shoulder, and psionically utters another prayer, its reach spreading all around him. Takes the ladle, dips it into the wooden bucket, which Dyson notices is having gilding along the wooden rim. Same with the ladle and bowl of salt. He alone in the room remains gilded. This notion gave him pause for but a moment, for he carried a unique gift, of worth of which cannot be measured with gold or gem. He continues the ritual, tossing water over each shoulder and pouring a ladle full on top of his head. After replacing the ladle, the dragonborn lights the second stick of incense, and a strong aroma of cedar and frankincense slowly fills the air. After which Dyson approaches the basin and unflinchingly strides into its chilling waters. The frigid temps would halt most in their tracks, but the emerald-scaled dragon is stoic. He draws a final breath before emptying his lungs. As he squeezed that final bit of air out, descending beneath the water surface. Sitting within that golden void, emptying himself of desire. Time passes. Finally, we see Dyson wading to the other side of the basin. For a door, as that word. He steps beyond and into a room of black marble, gilded with the imagery of death. Inside awaited his master, extending a white gilded robe towards Dyson. After dressing in the ceremonial robe, he sat in lotus position, closing his eyes. In silent prayer, the master began the final rite. Takes a bowl of burning sage and wafts the fumes over Dyson's head. Arise, child of Ocellus, and follow. We follow behind as the two exit the room and walk down a long hall. Now that you are bathed in the holy basin, my warrior, you are ready to meet our glorious God Emperor. Because of you, the Imperium grows. Our forces should be arriving in the Vale soon. Tell me, Dyson, do you know why L'Oreal never accepted our help during the incursion?
Not exactly, but I have my suspicions. Why do you ask this of me?
The Queen blocked any attempt for us to legally aid. We could have turned the tide at any time, but she denied them such deliverance. And why might she have done this, Dyson? Dyson's brow furrows, thinking for a moment.
She is afraid of us.
And rightfully so. You have just proved it. It was you who opened that door for us. You have advanced the gilded path. Dyson stops for a moment to admire one of the hundreds of banners hanging above this long hall, all bearing the royal heraldry, a gilded violet lotus flower on a field of white.
Perhaps the God Emperor's colors already hang over the hulls of our adversaries.
The great doors of the throne room swing open as a crystal dragonborn with a curved crystalline sword dripping with blood steps into the hall. Behind him, several other dragonborn legionnaires, each with their own bloodied weapons drawn. A dozen elven guards stand between Hojo and the Queen of Greyforge, and none of them blade singers. The roars of dragons flying outside grow ever louder as the Queen calls out to her adversaries. I should have executed you all in the moments after the burning, should have slaughtered you as soon as you landed on my shores. If only the rest of L'Oreal knew your true wants. I say a fell curse shall. Before the words could fall from her lips, the sound of thunderous winds shook the foundations to keep, and all in the throne room of Greyforge fell silent before the hulking mass crashed through the stained glass window above the throne. A great gilded emerald dragon perched in the newly minted balcony edition. It smirked with glee as Selrani looks on with a shudder of both anger and horror. Before any of her guards would have a chance to react, the dragon bellows out a silent, fistful breath, assaulting the very minds of the queen and her folk, all of which crumple to the floor, grasping at their now bloodied ears, eyes, Silrani alone seems to have survived, as her pain-wrecked form attempts to recover from the mental maw, desperately crawling bodies around her for any help, her mind too devastated to act with any logic or strategic grace. Ojo slowly steps forward over the corpses of the fallen.
I know you dreaded this day. You feared us. Thought killing us would invite the Dragon Legion. Smart. You were right. But in the same breath, you thought us a distant threat, one that could be dealt with in time. It appears the Imperium got tired of waiting for your move. I enjoyed the accommodations, but I am rather tired of that elven swill you call mine.
We see the whites of Silrani's eyes widen as the crystalline sword is raised, and then the cold eyes of the crystal dragonborn, eyes absent of emotion, unnervingly calm, not showing an ounce of anger or pity, and absolutely no respect for the so-called Queen Greyforge. Finally, we see the hall of the divine seat. Opulent doesn't begin to describe such awe. In the house of the God Emperor, all must exude excellence. Such is the Gilded Path. Each column crafted of white marble with a scroll of immaculate patterned gilding. And between each a banner brandishing the heraldry of the royal amethyst dynasty, all gilded with floral filigree. Dyson now walks alone through this home, dwarfed by its grandiose nature. A hall meant not for the likes of him, but for dragons. Receiving an audience with the God Emperor was an honor few dragonborn had experienced. Dyson did his best to keep his mind clear of errant thoughts, to keep purity of mind in the presence of this divine being. At the end of the hall began an impossible long staircase reaching up into the clouds, a sight that would seem an absurdity to most, but to the God Emperor it would serve a proper function. So Dyson climbs, stepping upon each step, refusing to shorten the trip with the psionic leaps he was capable of. The stairs above seem unending. Ages seem to pass, and still the end was not in sight. With each step, the air grew thin. Eventually, the walls fell away to darkened sky and shimmering stars, climbing step by step into the very cosmos above. Suddenly, his head emerged through the surface of a great black ocean. No more stairs to climb, and those he just emerged from fading away into the abyss of dark. Scattered stars casting a faint, twinkling light on the divine seat before him. On the far horizon, a great beacon of light illuminated the shallow ocean. Out of the waters arose a being of tremendous size, its form shadowed by the darkness of the void, but it eclipsed the horizon. But even through that veil of darkness, Dyson could see hints of the immaculate gildings that lay hidden underneath. Suddenly its gaze was upon him, and Dyson was filled with awe and terror. He prostrates himself before the God Emperor, and the otherworldly voice enters the Dragonborn's mind, one that I cannot do justice to.
You. I have watched you for some time. A mighty warrior you are, and true to your cunning heritage. I see you come bearing a kingly gift, a divinity from a distant land. a most rare and precious thing. You could have taken it for yourself. Why did you not?
I knew. I hoped. I had faith. If there was one to prevent another incursion, it alone would be you and your gilded path, your holiness. I humbly offer myself.
A great shadowed hand, glittering like the stars above, moved, swiftly halting Dyson's words. The God Emperor's concealed head creeping closer to the Emerald Dragon.
Despite your naked flesh, not graced by gold, you have traveled far and seen much. Brushed against the shoulders of death and worked against our greater foes diligently. I give you the eternal slumber you seek, so that you may be by my side into our glorious future. Dyson, the gifter.
The God Emperor lifts its shadowed veil just enough to uncover the great maw that is its mouth, revealing scores of gleaming teeth of gold and amethyst. It moves closer and closer to Dyson as he calmly stands, removes his white and golden robe, and for the final time clears his mind of any doubts. The last thing we see are the immaculate gilded jaws of the God Emperor of Ocellus open wide, psionic energy shuddering and distorting the air around them, and in a single swift, graceful, yet powerful movement, devout the Emerald Dragon. And the darkness begins to clear. You start to see a familiar place. You're not psyched for the future of this game. I don't know what you're doing.
That was insane.
It's insane. It's incredible.
The bird is peak.
It's incredible. It's incredible. It's so smart.
Geeky.
Okay.
We that we've got this full locked and loaded. I'm
Gosh,
excited.
it's so great.
The Dragonborn
like-
War. That's campaign 2.
Thank you for the wonderful narration, Michael.
Oh God, I couldn't have got a better script. It was just so good. I read it like 1,000 times. Oh my God. All right. What do we even do now? Are we done?
That sounds like D&D session to me.
All right. Not that you need to be reminded. Let me change the. Let's throw something else on here. All right. You've just stepped through a portal into a vast four-sided pyramidal space that has a floor of rough-hewn white marble set with low circular pedestals of the same material. At the three corners of the floor stand sepulchres of white marble, each a three-sided pyramid that mirrors the shape of the vault. Engraved into each sepulchre's doors are demonic forms that appear to be like poised to attack. There is a pool of dark liquid churning in the center of the floor. Each floor, this crazy place. Each other surface of the vault is nearly identical, rubble scattered near the wall. Pool on each side that stays in place. The rubble is kind of like got bones and skulls and shit in it. It seems very apparent just on looking at this place that it clearly has its own gravity on each of these walls. Yeah, I think we established last time. You are inside a D4 right now. Each of you kind of scattered on different faces, in interfaces. No thoughts of dragons are in these characters' heads, at least right now. The thoughts of
Yeah.
raptors named Doug? I don't know. Probably that.
I'm so excited for Doug.
How long has it been?
Been a minute.
All right. What?
And these are little pedestals right here.
Yes. Those is
Think-
pedestals.
The little circle things?
Yeah, they're about 3 foot off the ground. Those things.
And then these smaller little pyramids have doors on them.
Yes, they have doors. All the doors. That's so weird. 4 different things where people are. All the doors are interior. They're all facing the roiling pools of like blackish looking gunk.
Can I investigate one of these doors?
So we can. Which you are on floor whatever. Floor 1.
Floor 1. Accessories.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, double doors with like demonic looking creatures upon them.
Demonic looking
But-
creatures.
Yeah, I mean like carved into them, like demon,
Oh, okay, got it.
demon-esque creatures, like as part of like the designs on them. But that's kind of just what you see just looking at it.
I don't remember how used his true seeing eye last time, but if he didn't, he would definitely use it now.
Cool.
So, that's, I guess, true sight.
Yeah.
Sailing would like to throw a torch to Owl. Like he's standing right there by the floor 3 wall.
Okay. Yeah.
And just see if the gravity brings it back down to me, or if once it gets closer to Al, it kind of just gets caught in that gravity.
How hard are you trying to toss it?
Like, looks like he's about, I don't know, 60 feet away, so I'm trying to toss it like 70 feet.
Yeah, I mean, throwing it fairly hard. It heads in that direction when it kind of like gets close to that wall. You see it like it changes like its trajectory a little bit, like as if some kind of gravity is affecting it, and it does scatter across the floor in Al's general direction, and it does land, but not necessarily as accurately as you were maybe throwing it. Seems definitely some weird gravity, but with some force, you were able to kind of get it on that.
Al will try to fly to the very center.
Disappears. In the black hole.
Yeah, I mean, Al, you can generally fly up there. You feel there's
like,
like
I feel
weird-
myself like kind of like
there's weird vertigo, and
Yeah.
like once you get close to the center, like you feel yourself kind of being pulled. It's just extra. It's extra. It's not as easy for you.
Right.
It's
but
just
like if he got in the exact center
yeah,
and then like let's say he for a more moment gave his flight out, would he stay put or would he like eventually
You-
fall to one side or the other?
yeah. You think you'll likely fall to one side or the other. It's hard.
Okay.
It's hard to like keep yourself there. You're not really able to like. But yeah, you basically end up shifting one way or the other and start to like glide down in one of the directions of the floors.
He'll land
It's
next
very,
to
very disorienting.
he'll land next to Sara.
And yeah, so just like as you're like doing that, like because there's not like time pressure in any of that, like you get the sense doing that like relatively quickly and landing on another
Mhm.
section like in a relatively quick time frame would be difficult and probably have to check.
Okay.
So like
Acrobatics or something.
yeah, exactly. But like in this sense, like you just are like, wow, it's not easy to do.
Yeah.
But you have more than 6 seconds to do it. So.
So would like my flight be like halved or would I just have to take a check?
Just a check
Okay.
to keep your feet.
But can I land like near Sara?
Yeah, you can land anywhere.
I've wandered to another door. Same song, different verse. Just
Yeah,
creatures call.
yeah, basically like the same general doors. Like all the doors look pretty much the same, if not open.
Can you tell me about this pool of black, scary liquid?
Yeah, it's just like kind of roiling there in the center. It's just kind of like, and when you look up at the other floors, it's pretty disorienting already. But there's also just kind of roiling liquid that looks like it should be kind of falling out of place, but it's just sitting there. It's kind of moving. Not necessarily seem like it has an exact place to live there on the floor. Hard to tell how deep it is by looking. It's very very dark. Can't see it really at bottom.
I am gonna toss one of my crossbow bolts into it and see, like,
It
does it dissolve?
it, like,
Instantly?
there's definitely like a little bit of a slight. It doesn't like immediately light on fire or burn away or anything. And it kind of slowly sinks. And immediately once it's below the surface, you can't see it anymore. It's like that.
Right, yeah.
dark.
I'm down to 39 crossbow bolts in
I was
case you're
about to say,
wondering.
please mark off
Yeah.
one crossbow.
Very important.
Huge. That could be the difference, y'all.
We needed 40 crossbow bolts.
What can you tell me about the pedestals, whatever the brown things are?
Yeah, so they're about 3 feet off the ground. You can see on some floors they are surrounded. I guess every one of the floors has at least one of them currently that is surrounded by the gunk. But yeah, they're just like a 5 foot wide, 3 foot tall, white marble pedestal with a flat top. There's no like designs on them that you can see.
And they be moved.
No, they're very solid, like part of the floor almost, like because they match the color of the floor. They're just cleaner than the floor, but they they're fused or formed from the floor, same material. Unless you were to like break them or something, they don't look movable.
Lucas will climb up onto one, and just to see kind of like what the deal is up there.
Yeah, easy enough.
Does it
Standing
still
on the-
seem pretty like attached? Like he jumps up and
Yeah,
down.
they're
It doesn't seem
quite
like
sturdy.
it's.
Lucas is now the same height as Kale. It's the only
Hey
difference.
Lucas, why don't you stand up?
Done.
Got him.
What did you say the pyramids were made out of?
The pyramids are made of material. Well, also marble.
And is this just like, what's this on the edge? It looks like rock.
Yeah, so there's just a bunch of rock, bone. There's some skulls that you can just see in there. A bunch of like junk, and it's like into the edge where the two parts of it that meet.
I'm gonna try and Inception rock.
Yeah, you can do that. It's
Oh, cool.
yeah. So if you walk straight that way, you would appear at the base of floor 2, or whatever. Yeah, at floor 2. Basically in that same spot that you would walk down. It's just you're trudging through one weird
Crap.
gravity and then the crap. So it's just taking double your movement.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Interesting. Seems like we've got to open these doors somehow.
Yeah, there's no ready like handles or anything, right?
No, no handles. Just like there's a seam down the center that looks like they would hinge, like outward like doors, but or inward, I guess probably.
I'll look around. Does true sight reveal?
Oh yes, true sight. I don't. No, does not reveal to you anything.
He puts his hand on one of the doors.
Nothing doing.
Give it a little pressure, see if
Cold.
it pushes in.
Cold to the touch. It does not budge.
I mean, I can try and cast knock and open one of these.
Not the worst idea.
Just don't want to do it without people being ready for whatever weirdness awaits.
Yeah, that could definitely
Are
trigger
these?
something.
Yeah. Are these pyramids like all connected to each other in the center? Does that question make sense, Michael? Like if I'm standing on the floor and I've got a pyramid, does the tip of its pyramid touch a pyramid?
No, they don't. They don't go
They're-
high. Yeah.
Okay.
There's room to maneuver between them, but they are like in basically like pointing to the same places. But yeah,
Sure.
They're like
But
10
it's
feet
not
high.
like some web.
I think they're about 10 feet high. Yeah,
I was thinking about that earlier, Marshall. So it's a good
that's a good
clarification.
question.
I have a geology question.
Great. I love
Those
that.
are the best.
You know there's Druiding, but if there's theology.
That is a very Will question.
Is, is marble considered a stone?
I think so. This is worth
Definitely.
marble if that matters. I don't know if that matters, but I would think so, right? I mean, seems like stone.
Unless your world plays by different rules, Michael.
Yeah. Stone. Is marble a stone?
I googled the same thing
Yes.
and it says yes.
I would say yes. Seems like a stone.
I would like to cast a spell.
I would love that. Stone shapen. Little stone shapen.
Oh, maybe I don't want to. It says it's medium size or small. Oh no, the
The door could be medium size, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for. Is a door.
Yeah, I would say a door is about medium size.
Like I'm trying to make a small passage less than 5 feet thick, so 4.99 feet wide and 4.99 feet deep.
I love that.
Are you doing it like at the door, or are you trying to open a spot on a different side of the pyramid?
Yeah, show me where you want to do it.
I was gonna do it.
So the doors are on the interior.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have to do the door because it says medium size.
Yeah.
And the whole pyramid is bigger than medium.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly the rule though.
You can also check this one. Seal the door. Oh, just seal the door shut. Interesting.
Steven, are you hanging out on floor 2 with me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I walked on the gravity to come down there. I was just curious how that would go.
Roll.
Michael's making up what he wants you to roll.
Roll 3d10.
Not expecting that.
No. Not excited about it either.
And roll for initiative.
Did you... Do you remember what the orange dot was?
You guys did cast some shit. So it's definitely something that's still active. Because I know we took what wasn't active off of Kale. Bond? Are you guys bonded?
I'm assuming
Somehow.
it's Heroes Feast.
You did
Heroes
Heroes.
Feast,
Heroes Feast.
Well, Heroes Feast is already on. Because Steven.
Triangle
Oh,
Trust.
yeah, Triangle of Trust maybe?
This one... How many people can you triangle of trust, Preston?
I think a lot.
5.
Because it's on 5 people.
Yeah, that's what it is then.
One thing I know faded, but because it was only like 10 minutes, but I feel like something stuck. Just don't know what it was. It's probably Triangle of Trust, I'd guess.
Triangle's an hour.
Yeah, I believe that's what is still active.
Are we just gonna glance over this 0.08?
I was just catching.
Oh
those.
my! Incredible.
That's wild.
So sick. All right. As you cast that spell,
I think it's not Tribal Trust.
Ooh.
I think it's
Regular blessing?
Bloody.
oh, maybe it's Reg Bless, which is just D4.
That's only a minute. That's just a minute. I don't know what it is.
It's probably
I
triangle.
think it's
If you can have the
I-
5 people,
yeah.
The Triangle of Trust is only 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes is
Then
I
it just-
think
then-
because you did it in the final fight,
Right.
like the fight before you got here, and then you guys did the thing. So if it was 10 minutes, 10 minutes is fine. It'd still be active. Yeah, because I think we took off last. That makes sense. Because there was multiple things on people,
Yes.
and we took off whatever one was like a minute.
I'm sure there was more than what we have here.
Yeah, yeah.
There was. There would have been one.
Okay. Good. So a couple things happen. So the door, you start to stone shape a hole into, and as it like starts to disengage off the wall, it starts to shift into a different shape, as well as the door next to it, and it takes some damage to the tune of 9 points of damage. So there's that, which is a bonus. The other thing is that it looks like this. Kind of scary. And it immediately moves to attack after our 803 break. Maybe not so immediately with those rolls. Kale.
Yeah.
You see the doors turn into a spooky thing that looks like this. As Selig attempts to stone shape it. And it was your go. I'm giving you all the benefit of the doubt that you were on your guard and not fully surprised by getting into a combat right away.
Alright, so the question is how far away are we on these different floors?
That's a great question. I mean, basically, no further than. I mean, you're not that far away, relatively speaking, I would think, because you're on floor 4 to floor 2, so you're like 60.
My brain hurts.
60-ish feet, I would suspect.
Okay.
Mental gymnastics
It's not
tonight.
bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, I would say probably within 60 feet. I had to put a guess to it.
Right. So, get a little closer.
Yeah, we're finding a D4 now, boys.
honestly don't know. What is going to be good? So they're probably rock. Um. Let's just let's do a little moonbeam action on the guy
Dope.
to the south.
That sounds like a powerful spell. Have we seen Moonbeam before?
I don't think so.
It also smells like a spell that a Pokemon could use. Probably.
It is a legit Pokemon.
That is a Pokemon move. Like Solar Beam.
Yeah,
Trying to use it.
Tail casts Solar Beam.
It's gonna do that. 'Cause it will
Silvery Beam, throwing down 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
be basically need a con save.
Should be able to hit both too.
Yeah. 5-foot radius. Throw it if you want.
Yeah.
Engulfed in ghostly flames. Con save. Con saves.
Reverts to its original form. That's interesting.
That's really interesting. Constitution saves incoming. Where's my buttons? Why have they gotten rid of my buttons? Hello. I want an advantage toggle, please. Where's my toggles? Oh, there we go. Advantage toggle. Whisper toggle. Thank you. I hate when they take away my toggles. Okay. Advantage
Never touch another
because
man's spell.
never touch that. Roll 20. Hear that? Okay. They've got magic resistance. Advantage on the cons. 17
Fail.
from the first man, a fail, and a 13. 2 failures. Ouch. Takes 2d10 radiant damage. Shapeshifter makes saving throw with disadvantage. Oh! They're not technically a shapeshifter. They also have immutable, so cannot alter their form.
That's alright.
Good play, good effort.
That was really good though.
It won't fucking work.
No, it'd be really cool if the like 2d10 you could just click on that and it would like,
Well, that's, yeah, like, it just straight up won't, like, cast the spell, which is just wild to me. So I guess we'll just do this.
both. Keeps some damage, yeah. Now the moonbeam stays put.
It does.
Cool. Oh, you can move it. Cool. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, I can move it next turn.
Very cool.
That's gonna be a turn.
All right. Devo. I restart this. 3, 2. Do your thing.
These guys look super smart, so I would
That's
like
awesome.
int saving throws from them, please.
Oh boy. I'm sure they. Can't save, you say? Spell. Spell?
Spell.
Fail on a crit? Did he just
Fail on a crit, baby. Fantastic. Love that
That's-
for us.
That's so funny.
so they're gonna take 8 psychic damage. But more importantly, they can't take reactions till the end of their next turn. And on their next turn, they must choose only one move, action, or bonus action.
Ah. Nope.
I'm gonna move there.
Nice. Alright. Sarah?
I think she's able to get there, right? Just boom, right over.
4, 2. Yeah, so that would be just basically an extra just 20 movement because you'd have 5, 10, and then you basically just double it for some of those. But yeah, she could get over there if she so chooses.
I'll go over there. She'll help out.
Nice.
Should I move her over there? Is there an easier way of doing that?
Over there should be like right. Oh, that's not. She'll be basically right there. With I think she has 5 more feet probably. If she wants it.
She's on the wrong side, Michael.
Oh really? Oh. Four, thank you.
Yeah, I think she's good there, and she'll just take a shot at the one closest to Selig.
Oh.
A shot, I mean 3 shots.
Hit. 3 hits.
Look at that damage.
Solid.
Killing it on that damage.
7, 3 hits.
I like that red dot. That's her turn.
Ow.
Al sees them. Not gonna go and engage them right now. Instead, he's going to procure a small curled finger of the old Master of Secrets of Greyforge before him. A token of the departed. He's going to expend it as an action. So the last thing on there
Yes.
going to destroy. You see it kind of burn and I guess a shadowy flame. And he's going to ask Spirit what it knows about Vistras's phylactery vault.
Very cool. Very cool.
Zill was the name of his old master too.
So, you're gonna get a whisper. So I think that's fun.
Appropriate. Does everyone else see the spirit appear before?
I think that's up to you.
It says there in the text. So if anyone looks in Al's direction during these 6 seconds, they would see a kind of tall and lanky labyrinthian, or spirit of a labyrinthian elf.
Roll a D100.
Sorry
Because I didn't say high or low. Tell me a high or low and roll a D100 again.
Okay, that's fair.
That was a test roll. You want high or you want low?
I'll just say
I'm not telling you where the line is.
I'll say high.
I feel like it's roulette now since we saw the number. 73.
Just reverse those previous numbers.
Oh, weird. It's fun. This is actually. I'll give you the whisper. Because... Okay. You're getting a V-spare. But those of you that do look, which can be see it point to this vault as it whispers something to Al.
What is this vault? That was zoomed in like a billion times.
Floor 3, southern vault.
Next to Lucas.
Next to the Luco.
Okay. That is kind of worrisome. Let's see, how quickly can I get that? Oh, I'm actually really close.
Yeah, he's like pointing like.
Wait,
Weird,
right up.
Oh,
Al will kind of fly straight up, I guess. Yeah, and try to do a somersault or flip in the air, so then he lands next to Lucas.
acrobatics check.
Okay.
You're good.
He lands next to Lucas.
You can no longer, you can't fail those, so just feel free to never make those.
Awesome. That's good job. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. He will actually look to Lucas and say, Nithkai's soul resides within this vault. And he points to the vault right next to you two.
We've got
Excuse me?
telepathic bond going on, by the way, so.
Oh yeah, we do. Okay, yeah. You hear Owl speak in your head, Nithkai's soul. Resides in that vault.
Then we must destroy it.
We can't risk him being resummoned during this fight.
Hell yeah, brother.
He'll summon his Shadow Blade with his bonus action.
I obviously would never preempt Will, but I just had the thought of Doug's Legion, like just running all around this pyramid. That's awesome. Like just running up and down the sides.
Like at the circus with the spear and the motorcycles.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be really good.
Yeah. And like the camera's like zooming around and there's Doug and his soldiers and like all these different gravity wells fighting. Like, it was awesome. So sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, Will, but
Definitely take some Christopher Nolan-esque cinematography in here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is Shadowblade, is that held weapon or is that a floaty?
It's a held.
Okay, great.
He holds
Like,
it.
am I supposed to be finding a floaty weapon?
No, it's never been. Like he holds like his other sword in his other hand.
Great.
But
We got like Anna with Sin's Law. All right. Say, Luke.
Sightleg didn't hear anything. At least Will didn't hear anything that Sightleg would hear about that, did he?
with telepathic bond, do we choose within it, or do we all just hear?
I thought we all
You
just-
choose. I mean,
I'll guess we all just hear then.
yeah, you can do
I
it
don't think
however you
Al would
want.
have a reason to hide that from everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those give us information. There are potentially multiple different souls in each of
Yeah.
these vaults.
Yeah. It's not just find the one with the thing. It was gargoyles for the rest.
Yeah,
Whatever these are. They look like gargoyles to me.
I've had the same
Or
thought initially.
gargoyles. Yeah.
Move there and take advantage of the no reaction thing.
Very good.
I think we're gonna do a little fact finding. Try to hit the southern guy. Hit the southern guy with. Oh my goodness, so many spells.
Flexing over there?
Hit him with
Little,
the
little thorn whip?
whip. And we're gonna pull him into the sludge and see what happens.
Love
That would
that.
certainly hit. Southern guy?
Yep.
Okay. What is it? 15 footer? 10 foot? I don't even know. Can't read.
10. 10. So
10.
he'll go right above that pillar.
Love it. Okay. It steps right in there as you pull it towards. And there's just like kind of weird sizzling around its ankles. It's only about ankle deep, it looks like. Nothing seems to happen.
Well, that's notable.
Does it look like piercing damage works?
Oh yeah, it looked like it.
Okay. Alright, that's his turn. Sorry guys, tried to do something cool. Should have just...
No, I thought
Lucas?
I think that was fun. That was
Good. Just you'll learn it. You'll learn. Always be learning.
Lucas will ask Owl if he knows how to open the door.
Can Al see the vault that's been opened with the Guardians from here?
I'd say you can. Yeah, I mean you can. I'm not gonna play the game where I don't know where
Okay.
anyone can see.
Are
I
those
think you
doors
can see.
open now? Like, is that?
Yeah, it's an empty void now. The doors are the guardians now.
Okay.
They've shifted into that.
We'll just relate that we need the trigger the door guardians. So maybe just attacking.
All right. Lucas will hit it with his rapier. Just strike the door.
Okay.
Isn't Lucas a halfling?
Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call.
Crit the other way. Crit the other way. That'd be cool.
Better? Better?
Yeah, you hit that door, and it chips a little bit away at some of the design on there, but nothing seems to happen.
He just kind of looks back at Al like, well, what next? And that'd be his turn.
But Chipperella. These guys can't do shit. Move, action, or bonus.
And a con
Nailed
save.
it.
Oh, and a con. Well, one of them
It's
moved.
made- Oh, okay.
One of them moved.
Oh, I forgot about that.
No, that info was still worth it, Will.
So,
A one
bloody
con
guy
save
makes the con save.
fails.
That's a fail.
Give me some of that sweet damage. For the bloody guy, that's the one you want.
Yeah.
Oh my
Jeez.
God. What is happening with that roll? Alright, he takes 3 points of damaggio. I guess his choice is a fucking move. Because. No reactions is slow. I guess we'll just go there. And then the other guy will move. How long does this last? Do I know?
What?
It's the end of
Oh.
Your turn. Yeah.
the end of until the end of its next turn. So
I think it'd be the
Oh,
end of
that's
this
good.
turn. Yeah.
That's good. That's good news. Goes there. That's it. Turn's over. It's terrible. Guardians turns. All right, Lagandu.
Alright, let's see here. That's floor 1. I'm there. So floor. That's the. Oh, wait, no. I'm on floor 1.
Geometry, baby.
So if I shoot them, that's floor 2, so I need to shoot that direction. If I'm shooting that direction, that would. Yeah. We're gonna. Floor 1. I need to go the other direction. Oh well. We're gonna Eldritch Blasty Blast the guy next to Steven, number 2. And oh, it did work. Okay, cool. So that works.
Okay, hit.
So at least one hit.
Miss. And miss.
So
You
the
want to confirm that, second boy?
oh yeah.
So I'm presuming that last roll was not to confirm. Okay, does not confirm. Just a miss. Two
Cool.
misses.
And then because he got hit, because I guess it would kind of be coming from the south-ish.
It would.
He'll get pushed 10 feet, some direction.
I'll go here. Seems 10-ish.
And then which one's floor 4? That's that one. It's floor 2, so it's floor 3. I can't get to floor 3 from here. I guess I can. Yeah, we'll start making our way. We're gonna go with mud. See
Yeah.
what happens. Yeah, we'll go with mud.
Go through the mud? Okay. The mud is difficult terrain for you. As you start moving, it's hard to move in there. That's it.
Okay. That'll be the turn.
Lonely drinks. And it's Kale's turn. Back-to-back cats. Top of the order, bottom of the order. That's kind of
Cats.
impressive.
That's pretty cool. Bookends. Yeah.
I've given you a moonbeam.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Should have.
So we can just. I thought about drawing one, but I was like, we're okay. It's only like a 10-foot circle. It's okay. We're gonna. Yeah, we can use an action to move it onto the bloodied guy. We'll just put the moon on
There you go.
which means he'll need to make a con save. Because it'll be entering the light.
Alright, you should have control of the moon
Ooh, nice.
now. Back. Okay, con. God.
Fails, 11 damages.
He's looking rough.
Great. And I think we'll move back down here a little bit. 'Cause that's, yeah, actually we'll stop there. Yeah. Oh, I just closed my character sheet. That's a bummer. That'll be it, I think. Yes, we'll just call it good, because I'm not going to wait for my sheet to load.
Steven?
Well,
I saw you lining some shit up there.
yeah, I was gonna say, in Yu-Gi-Oh fashion, I'm announcing that you've walked into a trap card. I'd like dexterity saving throws from both, please, as Steven doesn't have to move to launch this lightning bolt, which is wonderful. Fail. Fail.
Brutal. Brutal.
There's some damage. Like that. Like that a lot.
One next to Saley explodes into a million pieces. Oh, they both go down. The lightning bolt.
Did we get Steven 1A? Is that what just
What?
happened?
What a play.
This switch when we didn't notice?
Oh!
This little open vault there.
Yeah, a little open ball. All right. We are currently out of combat.
We're still in initiative order though?
Yeah.
I just hear the music. That,
Currently out of initiative. As those clatter. Into a million pieces. And then I do need Kale, not Kale, Lagandu take some necrotic damage to the tune of 2d8s. My dice, it says rolling the dice.
Going though.
Really glad it says roll. There we go. 10 points of damage that you feel around your ankles, Kale, as you're
Okay.
standing in that dark pool. You feel like you want to get out of it before the start of your next turn, which we're out of initiative, so just feel free to bounce out of that a little bit. As your ankles start to burn up with necroses. But yes, currently out of initiative.
Al's probably going to do whatever he was going to do on his next turn anyways.
Great.
Which was unleash a series of key fueled blows, so they're all magical damage. That's the door in front of him that Lucas tried to attack.
Feel free to launch.
Someone is peeking through the darkness.
And technically, if it matters, one of these would also have sneak attack on
Yeah, give me the sneak attack damage. So, Stephen, as you peer into that sepulcher, you hear, this kind of like humming from the interior, and there are multiple shelves formed out of the same like marble stone as the thing on the interior of these things. And on those shelves are numerous trinkets. There are leather-bound cases that are kind of like strapped closed, like books, leather-bound books. There are amulets of all shapes, sizes, metals, necklaces, and gemstones, and there are daggers, there are scroll tubes, there are symbols of unholy things, and like ornate objects like ornate vases and all manner of just like these objects. And there's just this like this humming, this constant humming in there as Al beats the shit out of this door, and initiative's back on, ladies and gentlemen. As this door breaks, even Stephen, who is looking into that sepulcher on floor 2, there is a brilliant flash of purplish light behind the door that catches everyone's attention as the doors turn into phylactery guardians. But there is a glowing light coming from within that sepulcher.
This one.
The one before you, Al and Lucas, and it is Stephen's turn as those doors explode into 2 phylactery guardians, one of which isn't feeling nice. Feeling bad, I would say. That one. He's pretty cracked and bruised.
Good.
Ouch, he says. But it is Stephen's go.
I think. Is it safe to guess I'm within 90 feet?
I would think probably within 90 feet.
60 feet to the thing. Yeah, I think 90 feet feels safe.
I think you're probably within.
Okay. I would like int throws again, please.
A weakness. They can't pass, right?
Oh no, that's right. They can't. That's
Yeah, one crit. Literally
Yeah.
my weakness. They both fail.
Yep. All right, 11 psychic damage and you know the drill.
Perfect. Steven reacts quickly.
Yeah, and I'll pick out right there for right now.
Lucas. They seem a little bit warbled before your eyes. Whipped with Steven's chronal energy.
Well, I think he's got nothing but the option of attacking. With this rapier, that's not going to do anything.
Who you want?
I'll just go with the one in front of him.
Two hits. Doesn't look like it all goes through, but it does do some damage.
What he's got.
The one in front of you would like to do a hit.
You clap
Will you
him
stand
back?
put, or would you like to move? Because it can't react.
I mean, if it can't react, of course I'm going to back off a bit.
You know that's not a thing, but fair. We'll just do a hit. Can do one action.
It can.
Action, reaction.
It gets a move, an action, or a bonus action.
Okay, so we'll just. He'll multi-attack on our good buddy Owl. The only one there. 2 claws and a bite. No advantage.
Miss.
Claw bite. Does its best. It does its best, everyone. All right, get off his back. And he just stays there because that's the only place he can go. Zara.
I think she may just chill. She's curious, because she can't see them, right? I'm still very confused by the lines of sight in this place.
Like, look
She can see them. Yeah.
Okay.
It's what's her weapon? She's got laser beams, pew pew laser beams.
It's 120 feet.
Yeah, she can get them.
She can get them.
Yeah.
Then she'll
I think
try and
she- yeah,
take.
she has
Yeah,
one
she'll try
shot.
and take out the one by Owl then.
And because she's not shooting like a regular projectile weapon, it's not going to be affected by the air. So, what is it looking for? That's a 10. Presuming that second roll was
Confirm.
to confirm. Oof. 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 Is that an inch attack? Oh no, you're Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, thrown. Sorry, slips on a skull.
That's the SAR we know.
Wow.
I never want that to happen. Would she like to attack the prone? She can. She hasn't even moved. She can just stand back up.
Yeah, she'll stand back up and try to finish her attack.
She's like, nobody's. Damn. Hey!
At least I got one.
Let's go. Sorry, we're all rooting for you. I mean, I'm rooting for you. Everyone else is rooting for you.
Way to go, Sara!
2 health left, right?
This guy. Claw bite.
Can it see through magical darkness?
Good question. And it has 120 feet of reg dark vis.
As it's reduced hit by 4. As it tries to swing through his shadow cloak.
That's the second claw, 23.
That again.
Oh my 4.
Does not hit.
And then it tries to bite you. It swears that it just saw you right where you were and misses again. Ow, it's just playing games with these fools. But that's all it can do because it can't move or do anything. Kale. They're trying to assault Owl and failing doing so. Purple light still streaming out.
Yeah. I think for the bloodied one, we're just gonna do a little guiding bolt. It's still might not let me cast it.
I think you hit the description.
There it goes.
Hey. That'll hit.
Great.
Against the bloodied one.
8 damage just against him.
Alright. And there's advantage against it now. As it is glowing. It's still up.
And that'll do.
Howskies.
Seeing the guiding light. Kale. Will make an attack with advantage. His knee. It's occupied.
My god. It's dead.
And when he hits with a sneak attack, he's going to use his Wails from the Grave. That thing. And the other Phylactery Guardian will take 10 points of necrotic damage. Not the
Very cool.
14.
Okay. Takes 10 points.
That would have
Why?
been so much cooler if it was. I thought you said like whales from the grave.
like a big whale just.
Tell me more about your secretive order of the Matron of Wales.
Oh, that would have been so much cooler. Why didn't I think of that? He will unleash another strike against it. Regular. Hits, and then he will spend a key point to do a flurry of blows against it. So 2 more unarmed strikes.
It. It's looking rough.
As owls go.
Beautifully done. Yeah, Whales of the Grave is another Store Town gladiatorial group, I think. The Whales of the Grave.
Nice. It's also a pretty up and coming metal band.
Yeah, really good. I really like that a lot.
at the Red River Fort.
Say
Or
it
Fort
like,
Phoenix, excuse me.
hey, Red River, that was a thing. That was a thing.
I don't think it's just one Guardian left, or two.
There is just Uno over there. Let me get
Oh, okay.
It's underneath.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to spend any resources. He's gonna look in there, and with his Emperor, he does have true sight.
Okay.
And he's gonna look for the source of the pulsing.
Is true seeing the same thing as true sight, correct?
Yeah. We basically have the same site right now.
Okay. Secret doors hidden by magic and see into the ethereal plane. I think you just see like the magic is pulsing throughout the sepulcher on the interior. I think that's what you see. It's just kind of like these like magical like lines like that go with the hum.
Oh,
And it's just all along the interior, yeah.
It doesn't matter because I lied. That Emperor gives me blind sight, not true sight.
You don't, yeah, well, you're blind. You don't see anything. You're just blind. That's what you get for just the lying. It's lying to all of us.
Burn but fair.
No, there's just like this humming on the interior. You don't necessarily see anything. But you feel it. Feel that hum.
Move. I think he could get. That's to floor 3. Yeah, I think he could. He just wants to get to floor 3. Like,
Yeah, you can be basically on the edge with your movement. Of that floor.
well, I mean, I drag myself over there. Guess I may as well. Thorn with them.
Thornwood Town? Turns.
There's official rules on true sight, Michael.
Ah, cool. Thank you.
But he won't. Oh, do I have to pull the creature?
I don't think so. I think you just can. You
Yeah,
have to.
210.
I don't want to.
Yeah, up to 10. So you-
That'll be his
it
turn.
is, it is barely hanging. Lagandu. Like, where is Lagandu? Oh, there he is.
Down on floor 4.
Great question.
Trying to make my way over to floor 3.
Where is anyone?
His mouth is insane.
It's over there. And then we'll do the old Eldritch Blast thingamajig towards the last guy we could see.
Hit. That'll kill it.
Great!
Second hit. Explodes in Owl's face.
Dusty.
Anything else you would want to do on your turn?
Nope, just more moving.
Feel free to move, because we are staying in initiative for the time being. even before your turn, some things happen.
Whose 90-foot arrow is on floor 2, by the way?
I don't see what.
Is it purple?
Yeah, what color?
Yeah.
is
I
it?
don't see anything.
It shouldn't be staying.
It's
Yeah, I
gone
don't
now.
see it.
I don't know whose
Okay,
it was, but they took it
okay.
away.
Yeah, I was just measuring out, like, I think at the longest distance, like, is 90 feet.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't think anything in this entire room is farther than 90 feet.
No, it's not. We're all really close, which is nice.
Uh, guess- Carboni. Hmm. Tough. Tough. Just tough stuff. That's it. Yeah. Sorry, just measuring things. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. All right. The light against Fade and Owl, you can probably see. She should probably be put on the map. Because she's within 5 feet of you. You see a form before you. Did I move it to the right layer? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like a dark elf, but she's kind of translucent. Glowing purple eyes. Looks kind of dope, if I don't say so myself.
I'm gonna say, like, not bad looking. These fellas have any
Kind of
beers.
dope. And I need Constitution saving throw from yourself, from Lucas, and from Kale, and from Salic that I didn't see over there. Ooh, what a victory there!
What?
That's not good.
What does the triangle do again? Does that help?
Yeah, good question.
Add a D4.
Michael's getting out his pad of paper. Keep practicing.
That is
Tough.
advantage.
Good to
Tough
know.
break there, Al. Let's,
Yeah, yeah.
That is advantage, you say? That's good.
He is right in your face.
Right. She's just right there. Hello.
Makes sense.
18, 7, 25, and 20. Yes. Okay. Great.
say that sentence again.
What about energy draining?
That's what I heard.
12 points. Great.
Pretty sure
Sabers.
Marshall's last character is very familiar with this.
Owl and Lucas. Your hit point maximum is reduced
Excuse me.
by 12.
Do I need to do the triangle of trust? I didn't roll it because I assumed 18 was high enough, to be honest.
Yeah, you're gonna want to use that.
Okay.
Probably.
That's borderline.
I mean, I saved it 20.
Gale saved
Yeah,
saved at 20.
Well,
Yeah, you
Oh, that's right. Yes,
are
that's right.
safe. Owl, your hit point max is reduced by 12.
Alright.
12
Shadow Blade disappears.
You technically don't take damage. I mean, your hit point maximum.
Oh, just the hit point max goes. Okay, it wasn't damage and.
Well, I mean, like, you can't be above
Depends on
it,
how you
so
look
you.
at it.
I
You
was
don't
literally
lose-
exactly 12.
I would say
Below.
that you're just now max hit points because you're,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you lose
Hit points.
content. Like, yeah, you just lose your maximum. Note it somewhere that your maximum has been down, is now down 12. So that
Do.
I think it's safe
Oh,
to say you feel
Nope,
better
I
after
take
this.
1 damage actually. I take 1 damage.
even still, like if you're like, I just don't, I won't consider it damage.
Okay.
Even if your hit point max went down by 30,
Oh wait, no, I don't take 1
technically,
damage.
you take
Sorry.
30 damage, but also like you also don't, because then you're at your new hit point maximum. So I don't think you need to roll. Like I don't think you take.
But your hit point maximum was up 14 from the Hero's Feast.
Yeah, actually, no, I don't. I still don't take any damage because I was at 132 max, and I was at 120 current. So no.
Alright.
It's just a little bit higher than my actual max. I saw my actual max on the side.
So yeah, you just take some. You know, you have a new hit point max. Write down somewhere. But if
I
it's
didn't.
still higher than your normal.
That was lucky. That was lucky.
And it is Stevens to go.
I mean, formula isn't broken, so let's just keep writing it until it breaks. Int save, please.
Is she showing up on the no, sorry, is she showing up on the turn tracker for you guys?
No, she's not. At least I don't see her.
No.
I think it's because I added she was on GM layer. So it's not showing her. She's in 8.2. Weird. Okay. Get over there. Okay, sorry. Intelligence.
Int, please.
Vintage. 24.
That'll save. So let me check. I don't even know if you get anything. Oh, you get half this damage. Hey, that's better damage.
Something?
You notice that she takes 9.
Good.
Oh boy.
Good.
Even tell us
Love
that.
that.
Takes none damage.
You tell us that, Steven.
Avoids it
I
completely.
mean, it's psychic damage. So.
My Shadow Blade
Sure,
deals
I'll tell
Sakic
you.
damage.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Avoids it completely.
That's for 3.
The mental map of this place.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
What's the lighting situation in here?
It's generally illuminated.
Okay, so it's not.
Inside the sepulcher is dark.
But I can't shadow jump.
Probably not. Yeah.
Cool. Alright, nope, that's cool. Then I'll use my movement to get there, just
Lucas.
Lucas will step up into the pocket. And he'll also just take note, like, is there anything in here of note now that she's appeared?
Yeah, I mean, all around the inside are like leather-bound books and all like the same type of stuff, like amulets, daggers, symbols, scroll tubes, ornate objects, all kinds of interesting things all along the shelves of this place.
Got it. Okay.
Spear.
I'm just curious. What?
I said no spear in there.
Yeah, like maybe like a spear. I was thinking maybe it would be in there, but
Interestingly enough, she's holding a spear.
oh, is she now?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Love that.
Does it look familiar?
If that's what you're asking about. Yeah, she's holding a really cool spear that like looks kind of cool.
That seems like a problem. He will attempt to attack said person? Question mark.
Dark elf. Belka.
Any luck with the damo there?
It is this just a rapier?
Yeah,
Nothing seems to go through.
perfect. Cool.
Passes through her form.
His turn.
Sorry.
Can she see her?
I
would assume so.
3. Yeah, it's a little wonk because she is inside the thing. From where you are, Sarn. I think it might actually.
Oh,
be a little
yeah.
difficult. I think she has some cover. That's what I would say.
Okay. I think it's still worth sending the bombs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Garboni. Oh my misses. Let me see. Yeah. None hits.
That's her turn.
Does not confirm though, so there's no. Kale, before your turn.
Yeah.
She's gonna the ledge. Very interesting. A bunch of shadows form around her, much like when you guys fought a dragon that had shadowy stuff around them. And then it's Kale's turn.
Lovely.
Huh. Let's. I think we're just gonna prep for big battle time. We're gonna actually. Where's my other cat? Oh yeah, he's still down there. Well, let's see.
Where's my other
3,
cat?
4, 4. So he's 2 spaces there. If Lagandu goes straight south, he would be basically like up here. I think.
Or yeah, you are correct.
Okay. Then I want to. I want to hold a spell until Lagandu is within 30 feet. Unless he can be within 30 feet right now. Which seems possible.
It's pretty close. Yeah, he's probably a little outside, but if you want to hold it until he gets there, that's fine.
Okay, yep. So hold a spell.
Okay. Owl?
Question about magically attuned items.
Yes.
If someone is attuned to a magic weapon, let's say,
Mhm.
and another person were to hold it,
Mhm.
would it still deal magic damage if they attack with it? Like, would it still... I mean, I'm not asking if they could use all the other abilities of the weapon.
The magic, yeah, it would still be a plus, whatever.
Okay.
It just wouldn't. You basically like it would still be a +1, +2, +3. You just wouldn't get the
special abilities. of the
special
weapon.
abilities.
What does it take
Inherently
to
better.
pass off a weapon?
Bonus action, probably.
Al will bonus action hand the Needle of Matrons to Lucas. It is a D6 piercing +1 magic weapon for you. Finesse.
Dope. Very
And
cool. Native talking, but muted, I think.
That is true. Was indeed muted. Uh,
That is true.
okay, perf.
I'll
Alright.
still attack with magical unarmed, which he will unleash 2 strikes upon Neith Kai.
Dope.
Both hit.
Just fucking 2 punches. What up? Yep, both hit.
A sneak attack on 1 since good old Lucas is next to me. So that's 17, and also one of those is going to have a stunning strike attached.
As it should.
She needs to make a con save. (16) is a fail. She is stunned.
She'll choose to pass using a legendary action.
Of course.
Yeah, legendary resistance.
Yeah.
Let me just say, +14 and failing. Hate that. Hate that for me.
14.
Holy shit.
I mean,
Really hate that.
That
she
was worth.
is a lich. That does make sense.
That was fucking worth it.
Alright.
Yeah.
That was I think that was a worthy turn.
That's a strong turn. Fuck.
Love that. Love that for us, Al.
Gives you a solid nod. Let's get your weapon back.
Yeah, because I have a rapier from the beginning of the game or something.
Yeah. Basic
I
starter.
don't even know why it's on my character sheet.
Yeah.
All right.
100% chance that was part of your adventurers pack that you took building the character.
Hmm. Okay. What's she gonna do?
To announce your moves, Michael. For reasons.
Are there a couple held actions?
No, just possible react.
Reactions, yeah. Held actions are waiting for Lagan to do it. Yeah. Okay. She will. Oof. Oof. There's some tasty stuff here. I mean. She will just gotta just make people upset. That's what she's gotta do. She's going to scream. She's going
It's
to
a spell or an attack.
It is not a spell, not an attack. It's magical effect. If that matters to anyone.
I feel like that's the answer every time you ask.
It is, I know. I'm just waiting for the one.
She screams. Blood-curdling scream emanates from Nithkai, and I need 30 feet club. So maybe Constitution save.
Plus 14, right?
Yeah.
Constitution
Let's
save.
do that wonderful triangle trust.
A triangle ain't helping me.
Ah,
I keep forgetting Salix right there.
I think I'm gonna use it too.
Unless,
Might as well. But, like, why are you saving it?
unless, Michael,
Mm-hmm.
is this to be afraid?
It is not to be afraid.
Okay.
Good question. Are the
yeah,
rolls in?
we got the heroes for that beast.
I
Are
also,
the rolls in? We good?
I'm
We
also a
happy?
brave halfling.
What do I have right now?
Let's see.
I'll get pasty up in here.
Is that good?
Isn't that good?
Yes.
Dig through those
Fuck.
sheets, baby. Oh, how much
Uh,
total? Yeah.
17. My total.
17. You say.
I don't think that's good enough.
Shadow Scream. Let me put a little recharge marker on her so I remember. We'll go that button.
That's good at least.
17, you say. Lucas, you fail. Owl,
I had 18.
pass. Pass with 18. Sailing, you, obviously, Sailing, you pass with 27. After that. Kale, 17, you say. Very good decision making. You pass.
Oh yeah.
As Lucas falls to the 0 hit points.
Oh no.
Didn't we watch this movie before already?
Lucas falls to 0 hit points.
Does he sprout
That's good.
incorporeal wings and gain 50 feet of flying speed?
Yeah.
He does not. He is at 0 hit points. Yeah.
We did over 140 HP of
And they
damage in
failed?
one shot.
Dead.
Yeah. Yep. Shadow Scream. Bad news bears. Bad news bears, some would say. That is Nithkai's turn. Salic, you see Lucas fall after you are able to shake off the effects of her horrific screaming.
So when you say fall, do you mean if I were to shoot a 5-foot wide line spell, I could shoot it over him? If I were over in this area?
Yeah, I mean, he's on the ground, unless it's like spikes that come out of the ground. He's just an unconscious individual on the floor.
You could shoot it through me if you want to. I'll
I
probably
don't-
dodge it.
I don't want to do that.
You could climb on this if you want, you know, get a better angle just in case.
I'm gonna go there. This is perfect. Sailing pats himself on the back for using Long Strider earlier.
Very useful. Oof. Sunbeam action. With con. Constitution.
It is
Aim for
con.
8.
Okay, yeah.
A 3 or lower.
Thank you
Advantage.
for not shooting it through me.
Yeah, that checks out.
Close.
Close.
So, takes half and isn't blinded.
She takes.
Oh, is it? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter.
She takes none.
No radiant.
She takes none because she passed the save.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Ooh.
She instead takes no damage.
Croft.
It succeeds on a save.
Yeah.
Your unarmed strikes did damage, though, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
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 Just
Yeah.
nothing with saves.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Got it. Love that. Love that for us.
She's got the beef, boys and girls. She's got the beef. Anything else, Ailey? As she seems to essentially leap her shadowy form around the spell.
Does it hit any of the items that are in there? And what happens to them if so?
I would say with 33 points of radiant damage that yeah, it does send through there, and a lot of the items like burn and like boil, like they have all these little like popping boils on them, and like they do not seem to enjoy that radiant damage. Yeah, there's like sizzling smoke, the smell of burning hair. You might even hear a few like ghostly screams in the background. Yeah, they don't seem to like that.
Any of them sound like Borseal's wife?
I don't think you guys intimately knew what she sounded like.
Alright, that'll be his turn.
We'll never know. Oh wait, is Nathaniel asking? Because I could tell him.
No, Nathaniel's not asking that. He's saving that. For what, I don't know.
All right, anything good, Salik?
Yep.
Lagandu and Kale once Lagandu gets over.
Right. Alright. 5, 10, 20. They pop up. Somewhere over here. That would be. 30. We'll dash, that's fine. Get to there. And then that'll trigger Kale's spell to cast Beacon of Hope. Which will give Lucas advantage on death saving throws. Everybody else within 30 feet, which is everybody on this triangle. Advantage on wisdom saving throws, maximum healing, yada yada yada, because I'm cool like that.
That is
Back up. So I guess no, I could do it that way. And then let's see, Gandu's right there. I don't recall if I have. Do not. Alright, so he dashed, so bonus action, we're going to up Teo's might, we're gonna go large, big cat time,
big cat.
big cat. And that will
Just scary.
be the turn,
Oh,
so.
Steve-O.
Thank you, Lagandu.
Yeah,
Oh.
here comes the physical attack. We just had to get there.
Just had to traverse this insane
Yeah.
map.
Thanks for getting within 5 feet of her.
Hmm.
To Inception Walk. That's what I'm gonna call it.
There.
through the difficult terrain. That gives me 10 feet of movement left. What's so she's in the pyramid, right? The
Mhm.
sepulcher. What's
Yep.
I'm assuming she's getting a partial cove bone.
A little bit of a
range
cove bone.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There and oh. What to do? I'm gonna keep testing things. I'd like a dexterity saving throw, please. I don't even need a roll because you saved. So.
25. 25.
Damn. That's my turn.
Lucas.
You want a lightning bolt through me? You are welcome to, by the way. I have a really good chance
She would
of
have
dodging
taken
it.
damage.
I have evasion.
She would have taken damage. Yeah, no, I know. Like, but
Yeah.
she saved, so she would.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You have advantage, so if you want to roll a d, just roll a flat d20.
You know what's funny is I actually had it on my sheet. Checked as advantage, it just doesn't work.
Oh, interesting. Just
Isn't
roll
that
then,
weird?
yeah. If you want to reuse the dice roll or whatever, just see. Alright, one save. Lucas. Sarah? It's interesting that it's Lucas.
It just is thematically, it makes sense. I think I'm also the only person to get hit by a one shot, and I've been hit 3 times this campaign.
Like, that's what I'm. Like, it's just.
Hey, Glint got hit by a one shot too.
In a roundabout way.
It's true. They ate his brain.
It is right.
Ate his brain. This guy's not eating your brain. At least not yet. Sarah gonna take some shots, maybe?
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Stop. Miss.
Hmm.
Is Sarah?
She's on level 2.
Oh, there she is.
Level 2. 3 misses
she mo-
from Sarah.
If she moved back to level 4, would she get a better shot at it, or is
She
it just
could
is what it
move
is?
To level 4. If she would have gotten a little bit better, but it wouldn't have changed. But if you want to move her there, so that she's on level 4, that's totally cool.
Yeah, she'll move to level 4 just cause.
She can go to definitely from 2 level 3 to level 4. Where is she going? To level 4. Then she would,
Go to 4.
she would be right here. Correct. Ish.
Yes.
Great. Making our way. You know? Just making our way.
Making your way downtown.
Okay. Kale. It is your go.
Moving here. On the way there, we're bonus actioning glowy star form.
Alright, you can't be inside of the Gantu.
But I'm just passing through.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You can pass through. If you want.
I am running
Can't
and
be-
sliding
can't be-
in between big cat legs to frickin'
And then you
resuscitate.
accidentally, oh man, you kick Lucas in the face. And then, oh, shit. That is intense.
Takes a fail.
No, I got you. I see.
Yeah.
You should have seen your face when you hit the ground.
When I accidentally kicked it.
Oh my god. What?
Cats have claws too. That might be more. It might be 2.
It's alright. We're gonna
Let's
do
scale the claw.
this at
It just made me imagine
Pure
Kale
words.
growing bigger as he kicked you in the face. Nice. 19 points of heals.
Sixth level,
Max,
so-
isn't it?
Oh, Max!
Max.
With
Yeah.
Max.
Max.
You clicked healing
Plus you
word.
get- Oh, that's. I was wondering why that was D4s.
Oh yeah, it shouldn't be D4s. Ignore that.
So I mean that'd just be D8s.
How many D8s?
I mean, just do the math anyway, because.
Yeah, it's a lot of D8s.
68. So 48 plus 5.
48 plus 5 plus another. Ooh, wait, no. Is anybody else hurt? No, it's her, right?
It's Nate.
Yeah, I just got drilled.
Well,
Nate alone.
I don't think I can use this on you. I don't think I can use it on the same person. So,
Are you form?
Chalice, yeah.
I think you can.
You or another creature within 30. Yeah, okay, yeah. So then plus another 2d8 plus 5. So,
And those are also max?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
74 points.
So another 20.
74?
74 points.
All right.
There we go.
Now
Oh,
I run away.
You
man.
love to see it. You love to see it. You still got red dot on you? My God.
Bro, I have 150 hit points.
Yeah.
Remember when you had 0 hit points?
I do. Do you remember when you did 140 points of damage?
Yeah, that's the most damage I've ever done because it was just a drain. Just a cheater.
Why did I
just
make this
a
character?
Cheater drain.
Great
I
question.
should not have
This
done
character, probably
He's a spear
because of
bat.
that one time that I ate your other character's brain.
this. True.
That's true.
I wasn't referring to Lucas, I was referring to Neith Kai.
Oh,
Oh, this character? Oh,
yeah,
why
God
did I
damn it,
make
Nate. This
this
is your fault.
character? Huh. She wouldn't have been here. She was never moved.
Saying it, guys. Those eyes have me. There's something about those eyes.
Oh no, she's hot.
Yeah, just odd.
Kind of covered with blood too.
Steven is immune to charm, but Marshall is not. So go at your own risk, Michael.
You know? You and these guys could have sex. Just let it survive. Anything else from Kale?
No, that is everything I could possibly do.
Owl.
Is there room enough in here for Al to slip behind Neith Kai and perhaps get a little flanking bone?
I'd say it's fairly tight, but
I could do an acrobatics check if you like.
I'm into that. DC don't hit a 1 or a 2. DC 12.
Good start.
Hey, got it.
Oh my god, that was a 2! Oh, nope.
Triangle of Trust.
Triangle of Trust. Triangle of Trust.
Trust. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, you can.
15. Okay.
You're,
That feels like
you're
a.
made of,
That feels like a.
you're made of
fair
feathers and
priority
light
with
bones.
Triangle of Trust.
Yeah.
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 You're made of feathers and bones that are made of hollow bones.
He's a fairly thin guy.
Yeah.
Alright.
And yeah, Lucas will have to, when he stands up, will have to shift over, but Lagandu is.
I think Lagadu just kind of like shuffles
Big
him
boy.
5 feet to the side with his foot. He's just like, you just need to just
Yeah,
slide over
he's
there,
gonna. That's where Lucas will be. So.
Mr. Dead Man.
He's alive now.
I'm definitely gonna spend a key point in Flare of Blows, so 4 attacks come in all with advantage.
Well done. Very
Oh my god. Oh no.
well. 1 hit.
But I at least get sneak attack.
Yeah. That's all you need. All you need is 1.
Did you get that stunning strike again too?
I could, but I feel like I got really lucky.
Oh, I forgot it was con.
Yeah, with that 14.
Stupid thing. Stupid
I mean,
thing
I have a good
said.
DC, but
No.
I don't think I'm gonna get that again.
Stupid thing I said.
I trust me, if it was lower, I would be trying to burn.
Gun birds in half.
So yeah, I'm assuming just one hit.
I think one hit. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, 26 points.
She does take it. Alright. Anything else?
Literally the worst possible layout for this fight for us. She's locked in a tower room, can only take physical damage. It's not good.
Before her turn, she will use a legendary action. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting things. Interesting choices. Guys just made it so interesting. What's my queen threat? Owl. I need a wisdom save from you.
You have advantage.
Thank you. I was just about to ask.
The old feast.
24.
Oh! Save.
Good, because I
She
don't.
tries to curse you. Doesn't it?
Oof. Yeah, because since that was the same turn, I didn't have Triangle of Trust though.
Yep, correct.
And it is her turn. You charge. You charge the legendaries. Okay. A prone target. Great.
No, he's just small.
You just got hit by somebody from behind.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm about to get a taste of my own spear medicine.
What's my prone rules?
But not
I
good.
believe it's
Advantage?
it's at least advantage if
It's
you're not an auto
Is it
crit.
auto
I
crit?
don't think it's an auto crit.
Paralysis is auto crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's an auto crit for prone. I think it's just advantage. Alright. Advantage to do at least one step.
When you do that, I would like a wisdom saving throw, please. You said you're making an attack.
I am, yeah.
Yep, I'd like a wisdom saving throw.
Spell. Magic.
No. Fail. One fail. One time.
16.
That's a fail. Would you like to burn your legendary resistance?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Hopelessly feet.
Guys, I just traded a 5th level spell for a legendary resistance burn.
Worth.
Oof.
Lucas, what's your AC?
Brutal.
My AC is not what displays on my character. It's 17.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It says 13 for some reason when I click on the character, but that's not real.
Strange. Stab. First stab. Only 8 points.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Only 8 points.
That's not mysterious fear.
I mean, technically, it doesn't need to be called that anymore.
True. That's just what it used to be called. What it was once called. Second attack. 20 to hit Lucas.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I have advantage. Oh, good. Okay. Straight. And then she will use Life Drain. Two, three targets. Lucas L and Lagandu. Constitution saves.
Ooh. Do I have? Ability? Or spell-like effects? Not an actual spell though.
Not a spell, but yeah, this is magic.
Okay.
Yes. Lagandu's good. Lagandu's good. A little necrosis coming your way, friends. 266. 21 points of necrosis. To Al and to Lucas.
See Luke's health bar just slowly dwindle.
It's not
And as she does that, you see the like force of life that like she's like sucked out of them, just like goes into her.
Awesome. Awesome.
great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's her go. Sailing.
Say like, how about a dispel magic?
I don't have it. I don't have much at all. Because I've only got an 18.
Burn through this
spell
last.
save.
How about a thorn whip to get her out of that area?
Yeah, that.
Out of her pyramid.
Yo, she's loving
We can get her
it. Usually,
out.
usually
Last
I
one.
don't like getting surrounded by friends like foes, but man, it's not a bad place to be.
No, this is a glass cannon. We are, hey, from distance, pop shots while Al and Lagandu pop in and out.
Yeah.
She's feeling calm.
Everything I have is saves, and only an 18 spell save DC.
I'll just say this: if we can get her out of the room, I will insert my key into the Doug nuclear strike button. Because then,
Well,
it's
Doug might
time to
be.
overwhelm.
He might be coming anyway. I mean, they're tiny.
Yeah.
But
She's about to life drain the hell out of them.
oh, that is true.
It's like just free hit points. Just.
Is there still that glowing purple item in the center?
There's nothing glowing in there anymore. No.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just her.
Okay. I couldn't remember if you said that. It,
Those gorgeous
It did.
ones.
Did fade.
Um, yeah, I think I can get her out of there, actually. God, it's so expensive to do it, though.
Don't. Then. I believe I can as well.
Okay. Yep, absolutely nothing.
It's cool. You could also hold.
Is she wearing? No, it's just a spectral form.
What's she wearing, Michael?
Khakis.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll hold a thorn whip. That's all I can do when she's in there with everybody else.
The spectral form is what concerns me. I had forgotten that, but we're gonna just try this anyway. We're gonna grapple.
Yeah?
Yes.
Grapple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what I need to roll. Other than just a D20.
Strength, athletics,
Okay.
or you have to roll athletics, I believe, and I can roll acrobatics or.
All right.
That's gonna be hard to beat. I'll tell you what.
And I believe I can add my triangle to that if I needed to. We'll see.
Oh. Choose me to grapple.
What? God damn it.
Yeah. You were right. You would know just looking at her. That because she is spectral.
All right.
I just didn't know she was actually. She is.
That's fine. Okay. In that case,
Ghosts, man. You know.
yeah.
A magic weapon, Lagandu?
I mean, yeah, Alright, I'm going to... Cause where is she? She's there. If I can move her... Because I think this moves her 5 feet? Which would be... Ooh.
I've got an idea
That-
as well.
Would that work? Okay.
Just look.
I'm going to make a melee attack. Which would be with advantage, because flanking. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Let's
Let's get back in the game.
roll to confirm. See what happens.
21. That'll confirm it.
Cool.
Here we go. Here we go. A little
Blood
blood
vein.
action. Target is stunned
Good.
until the end of next turn. Con negates. Thank goodness.
Too bad.
21. 21 DC, but at normal.
So 7 or lower.
Alright. No. So 12 points. Which is
I
big.
might be able to. Is that this character that has this?
Any words?
Which cat?
Yeah, which cat's got it?
Yeah.
Calico
Yeah.
cat.
I don't even know what this is. What is this?
Aristophanes.
When are we getting
well,
the
I'm trying to
Sphinx cat?
remember if it's
Garfield?
Sphinx cat.
Was Garfield who had it?
No, oh, I can't do
Hello,
it. No,
kitties.
Right. Alright.
At Mahomes' phylactery.
So not be stunned. You got hit by a bludgeon attack, so Crusher moves you 5 feet to the north.
There's a
Actually, yeah.
there's a
There's a what?
Lucas in my way. There's a Lucas in my way.
He's on the ground.
I
He's
can't
not
be
really
with
in your way. She's corporeal, like
You
so
can't
many
share
things
space.
say that she can absolutely move into that.
Ironically, if you had just left him on top of Lagandu, this wouldn't have been a problem. And
Yeah,
he can
this
actually
would have been an issue.
he can
Alright,
actually
alright.
share a space with Lagandu
All right, that's fine. I'm down with that.
because Lagandu is
That
of
is true.
large
I'm down
size.
with that. I'm down with that.
I'm then
You want him
going
right there?
to.
She can be right there.
So here's what I also want to do. On that attack roll, I move her 5
Mhm.
feet with Crusher, or whatever ability that was. And then I'm going to Superior Technique push and attack, which then pushes her 5 feet away from me. So I'm going to push her
Okay.
5 feet to like the northeast or north, whatever.
Sure.
Which gets her
yeah.
out of this stupid pyramid.
Okay. Great. Do you
Okay.
spend something for that? Do you have to roll some
It's just,
superiority dice? and Isn't that add damage?
I just
to it?
I expend 1 superiority die.
Oh, okay. But
and
you
I
roll
add
it.
that-
You should
oh,
get
I
that
do roll it.
damage.
I don't even know what a superior die is. Let's go
Roll,
with the
Here,
roll,
the
roll,
four.
roll him.
No, it's more than a 4.
It is more.
It's maybe like an 8. I don't know
I
what
don't
level
have it
you are.
written down.
It's an 8 or a 10.
Please hold.
What level fighters?
It's a D6.
I was gonna say I don't think it's that high. That's fine.
All right. Well, you roll
One
one on all
damages.
those dice.
Actually, I take that back. It's a D8. I have 2 different
Hey, there
things
you go.
in
There
here.
you go. Minus
Roll. Yeah. 3 more.
3. Getting there. Dipping away.
All right.
Is that where you
So,
want it?
Yeah, we moved it there. I mean, she could. It could be up to 15. Let's see, 5, 10. Nah, yeah, that's where I want her.
Something happens. Something happens.
Okay. Great. What happens?
She takes radiant damage
Ooh.
from the pedestal.
Love that. Don't know
The
what
circular
it is, but
thing?
love that.
Does it like glow when she
Great.
gets next to it?
It glows and then it
Great.
Pumps
Love
radiant
that
damage
so
into it.
much. And is
All
that a
right.
red dot that I see?
Ooh. We'll just go with it. I need it for please.
All right. Then. Let me double check, because that wasn't a bonus action or anything. That's just added superiority die. Yup.
Mm,
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. Oh, I guess. If the target is larger or smaller. I guess you get to make a strength saving throw. To avoid being moved. That's dumb.
19 is really
Important
good.
detail.
19 is really good.
I mean, that'll save. I don't even know what my spell save is, but it's definitely not 19.
That's a flat D20 roll, Michael? Are you
For
kidding?
the for the superiority?
That's what it says.
You don't take that 8 radiant
So what she's right
damage
there.
then?
And she
No,
doesn't take the 8.
Yeah, it just,
That sucks.
Hell yeah, not bloodied at all. She's totally chill.
yeah.
She
The
looks
target is
over her
larger.
shoulder and is like, "Oh, thank God I didn't get too close to that." You see her think about it.
It's,
See the
That's how
spectral
you-
sweat.
That's how you all know.
anyway, so alright, well, we attacked once.
Yeah, that was a fun. That was a good roll, baby.
We will. Extra attack. Because we can.
Oh
Hello.
my God.
Hello.
Critical threat, critical threat, critical threat.
Maximum damo. Instead of 6, 10. $17? Is that right? Is that max?
Maybe 12 plus 5.
D6.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid. She is bloodied again.
Cool. And then she takes an extra 5. Yeah, are you at the 5?
Mhm.
Right? Okay. Yeah, it's plus 5 for proficiency. Bonus action, quicken spell, Eldritch Blast, you know the drill. I can find it. Not an advantage, I don't think.
Miss, hit. 1 hit.
Okay. Okay, that one could move her 10 feet. If it could move her somehow to the northeast from this angle.
Is it on? Is it?
Not, it can just smack her into the wall.
Seems relatively fine.
Cool.
Now she takes that damage. That already 8 points of damage.
Great. Then we're gonna move
Anyway, see it all.
here to give Al an opening, and I believe that will be the end of my turn.
She is not going to stay there. Radiant damage. Now I have to get hit by a fucking cat if I move. At least it's only one cat, I guess. She'll use a one. Waste one. Just move. She's gonna try to move away from you. If you would like
Okay.
to try and do a hit on her.
Yep.
She yells miss. She yells miss.
Did it miss?
That is a miss.
Really? Oh, okay.
Did you
And
triangle
that's a
this
miss.
turn?
I have not.
That'll hit.
22. Great.
That'll hit.
Nice. Good use.
6 damages. And I don't believe. No, I do not have Sentinel. Carry on,
That would have been great.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What you doing there, Michael?
Oh, just fucking running and hiding.
Doing some
She
math.
flies. She flies. Yeah, she flies.
What?
Oh,
Uh,
what?
yeah. To Florida.
How far was that? How far did she move?
Approximately 60.
60.
Flying speed. Doesn't walk. It's fucking incorporeal. You snaked her out of her hiding hole. You all snaked her out of her hiding.
Actually, I don't think she
Yes.
moved that far.
She had big plans.
No, she didn't. It was
I don't
just-
think
it
so.
was-
Yeah, she
it was
moved
just-
less than
she was
60.
She was surrounded by allies. That's what I like.
Yeah. I can reach her, I think.
Yeah, she's more worried about doing that.
My,
Go ahead. Feel free.
I was just gonna say, if my brain is processing this psychedelic map, I should have clean line of sight on her now. If I
Yeah.
didn't already. My spells to burn if this is the big bad, or if there's something else we have to fight on this map.
Oh, there's one more that there was one other dragon lady
Maybe.
we're expecting here.
I mean, if we choose Viscerus's phylactery before we find her,
That is true. But
Okay, I won't burn that. I forgot about the other dragons, so I will not empty the powder yet.
and there may be other strong souls we don't know about here.
Mm-hmm. I'd like another int save, Michael. Please. Hail.
Just the path.
She's gonna burn it.
Got to.
All right.
3 we burn.
All right. I think we're there, boys. Let's do it. It's my turn.
Tell you what, Lucas is gonna stand up.
It's good.
And is he currently in the pyramid there? I assume that
just laying
Neatkai
in the
does
void.
not have line of sight.
No. Currently, she doesn't have line of sight.
And he will stand there and, just take a breather here for a second. But he will give a Bardic Inspiration die to his friend Owl.
Thank you.
I will tell you what it is. How many Bard levels do I have?
Great question.
It is a D10.
Oh.
That's his turn. All right. Now that we've moved, does she have line of sight onto him?
Two,
Isn't she? Oh no, she just moved from that
four,
platform.
Currently, no. Actually,
Okay, can she move back to floor
she
3?
didn't even fucking.
Or no, back to floor 2.
She'd be like right. Oh, wait, it should be.
She could move
Right
back
there.
to floor 2, and she'd be right here, and then she. It's still. I don't think she would have ones. On floor 2. I don't think.
In general or at the moment?
She would be here. I'm looking at if she moved 2, then she would be like right here. No, right here. I'm so confused. No, right
She's
here.
coming from floor 4. Yeah.
So she'd be right there.
And that, looking to floor 1, which is down that. Floor 2. Yeah, I don't think she would have line of sight. She's behind that sepulcher.
I agree. I think, yeah.
I think she's
Here,
not that
yeah.
she was trying to avoid Sarah. I think Sarah's just in this place. But she didn't really use it.
Well then, let's just move her.
It's just luckily hit this one.
Let's just move her to floor 2. Dash if we have to try and get line of sight to floor 1.
So, should be here. So that's 30 feet just because of the crab. The
Yeah.
terrain.
And then if it's like a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, so then she could see her.
Okay, that is her go.
Ish. Should be like right here. Yeah, she's pretty blockaded. Okay. Kale.
All right. Come here, little boy.
A little weird, but I'll allow it.
Always real weird.
Okay. What do I have left? This. All right.
Oh yeah, you're still freaking super healer.
Yep. You're only getting a 5th level this time. But same. Why did it do that again? No, it's Keywood still.
Yeah, it did it that time.
Yeah.
So 5d8s plus 5
45.
plus
45.
16 plus 16 plus 5.
66.
Wild.
Some banana
Make me a
heals.
healer.
Healers. Very exciting. Very fun. Much wow.
Much wow. I think that's also an action. Yeah, cool. So we're here. She's on floor 1.
She's actually pretty close.
Hmm. Relatively close.
So floor 1 connects to 1 from 3. So those connect. So technically we have line of sight on her.
Yeah, you have line of sight.
Yeah. I just
There's a
don't think
world
I
where if
have
you
any
move to the
bonus
right
action.
spot, you can reach.
Yeah, I just don't. I think everything else I have is an action, so. Those are cantrips. So yeah, that's gonna be my turn. It's just healing. And I'll duck in there for a second.
So I'll use legendary action.
Okay.
I don't know where she wants to go. Honestly, I think it's just gonna be here for now. Yeah, just gonna go there for now. And it's Al's go.
Give me a second to do some math. But 15 feet to get there. And when he comes out, he's gonna immediately go up like at an angle over Kale, up 10 feet, with that 15 feet of movement. Pythagoras.
It's probably pretty dang close, I think.
Feel like he's like right at that mission 6 starts, or somewhere around there. That next to that. I think he can get like right above her.
Yeah, I think you can hit pretty much.
Because he has, after that 15 feet, he has 30 feet left.
Yeah, you can basically go right.
He's like right above her. And he's coming down with his feet talons. And mud.
Interesting. Did
Mud
this
arm.
white marble not cause the same damage as that?
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
Would
She's
she,
getting a
would
little-
she have moved there?
She would have just been there.
Okay.
I was gonna think maybe in her haste she forgot.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, just in her haste,
I
I
figured
forgot. She would have.
Believe it or not, there's a lot going on.
Alright, 2 attacks. Start.
Oof, yeah.
The second one is
Panic.
approach.
You want to throw your sneak attack on the first one?
I can't unless she was in unless there was a shadow somehow.
Oh
hiding
yeah,
her.
my bad. I forgot.
Uh,
Okay.
Um,
doing what? Hitting an ally.
No ally.
Okay.
perfect.
Contact with
Hit
yourself.
yourself.
Then contact multiple. Blah blah blah. Okay,
6
so I take my own
points
damage.
Yeah. Just 6 points.
Points. That doesn't matter if that's gone. And just do one.
Oops.
Nope. I'll save the bardic inspiration for now.
Lights are angry. Saving it?
Yeah, I'm not saving it.
Okay. She'll use a legendary the last one per round. For a turn. Just to hit you with the spear or attempt to.
Okay.
14 enemies. Okay, then it is around. Get some back. The old classic claw bite, but they're different things than that. So it shall spear you twice. Attempt to. Or
I'd like a
attempt
wisdom
to.
save. I'd like a wisdom save, please. Or attacking.
I am definitely. Where's my thing? Where's my thing?
Scale.
$28.
Okay.
So, okay. Spear. 22.
Can she see through magical darkness?
Again.
Then it hits.
Okay. Second spear. 26.
Yeah.
2 hits with the sphere, and she will go for. Man. Life drain sucks when there's not many people close to her. 1 life drain. Constitution save. She fastly needs a failure.
You triangled? Have you triangled?
No, I haven't. Do we remember what the
Wasn't it
DC for
18?
this? Was it 18 for this before?
I thought it was 18.
She does have a
She had 2
lot
different
of
DCs,
yeah
I think.
multiple DTs going on here. So.
The Bardic Inspiration die could help you here too.
Oh yeah, that could.
Yeah,
Better bet.
yeah. Let's try.
You don't have to use either. Just.
Bardic.
24
So that's
Nice.
24 will save. Good choice. Good choice. You take no. She does not regain health, which is huge.
didn't
Balig.
lose my reach, right?
No, she stayed right. She knows the drill.
Taking care to aim right at her feet and not touch the object behind her.
Mm-hmm.
Saleg is going to move the sunbeam, just emanate from his hand that he forgot all about, and ask for a Constitution saving throw.
Saves it.
That will be his turn.
She saves them all still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's good little saber. Good little saber. She do a thing. It's a question I might ask someone. I don't think so. Lagandu.
I think I just have to Eldritch Blast. I can't get close enough, which is kind of a bummer.
Three misses.
Kind of a bummer.
Dice are against us on attacks right now.
Yeah, they do not like you right now. It says.
Just my Eldritch Blast. They were 5 in melee.
Three,
I missed
three
like-
laser
there.
I
beams.
missed like 5 of my last attacks.
Yeah, there's just
Just those D20s.
yeah. Alright, 60 feet at least, so I can do some other stuff. But that's it.
Steve-O?
Cool.
Wahapa? I can't hear anything.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I said an 18 doesn't hit, right? Croft said triangle, and I said I didn't get triangle. So.
Oh, you did it.
Ah, there it is. I see what it is. Just didn't come through for me.
Forgot.
18 does not hit. Yeah, that's good. 8, 10, 7. Wall walking? A little wall walking? Yeah, just about there is good.
That's right. That's my turn.
Lucas?
Well, now that we're not almost dead, can I go over there, with like Lagandu? Is that something that's possible?
You'd be
Actually, it's
very
not.
close. You'd be right on.
Would
the
I be
edge.
able to see her at least?
Yeah, you could go like here. here, you'd basically just be 60 feet away at that point, approximately. The difficult terrain can't really get you.
Like for example, would I be able to cast Fairy Fire on her?
If you got 60 feet, certainly.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Yeah, then you got her. You can fairy fire her.
Or at least attempt. It's not very likely, but if with how the dice are going right now, like
It's in a level 1 spell. So
Is
small
them?
price.
Wiz? Is it Wiz? Dex.
Dex.
Wow.
There we go.
You got any more of those saves?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't. She's gonna be fairy fired. I technically clicked the wrong button, but even adding 4 to that doesn't help her. She is fairy fired.
it's so Jover.
Kind of good, actually. Kind of good, actually.
Really good.
It's like low key really good.
Yeah, fairy fire is kind of awesome.
And who's within 60 feet of me? Is Owl?
Wasn't 60 feet.
If it,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Al's within
yes.
60.
Yeah, he is. Welcome to
Mhm.
Bardic Inspiration Die Town again, Owl.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. End this thing, please.
I'm trying. Need the dice on my side.
Meanwhile, Sarah. I've forgotten where she is.
2,
Just-
4, 1.
She's down here.
Is she?
She
Can
can
she
get
see her?
She can, if she does this, does she have 30?
Yeah,
She can go like right there and see her.
right there. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
Left, yeah.
Perf.
I genuinely can't find her on the map.
She's
Oh,
bottom
there she is.
left.
Got him.
Oh, crit.
She have advantage?
Very fire.
Very fire.
Yeah, it's
Fairy fire, my word. Hell yeah, let's go. Go.
What is this? Piercing?
Oh, well.
It's not technically a spell. It's like
Piercing-ish, right?
piercing blood's your choice. Either's fine. It's piercing, baby. She's immune to exhaustion, but
Yeah, that checks out.
it'll
Good guy. Good try. Good effort.
Some damage.
Every little bit helps.
really does. I would say. Decisions. Do I do anything?
We're on technical.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what she could either do that 3 times. It just doesn't seem great. It does. All right, she's gonna fucking swing as a legendary action. Just try to hit you with her spear.
You're trying to murder Owl out here?
Getting close.
22. It was not advantage.
Like how close?
You're about to see. I think a red dot's about to show up.
Not yet. Because Bagandu is going to activate Runic Shield, which makes you re-roll that d20.
I'd love to do this on my freaking crit.
And misses.
Ah,
So I'm roughly about half right now.
Got it.
Kale,
Noted.
it is your go.
Cool. Kale's gonna move a little bit to the right, and then he's going to. Ooh. Hold on.
Shield,
It's
by the
actually
way.
gonna matter. 5, 10, 20.
If you stand next to Lucas, you're within 60.
Stuck with his. Okay, great. That's perfect. I think. Maybe. Yes. What do I got? 1, 2, 3, one of those. Sure, why not just cast a level. You're at half?
A little above half.
So
I'm below half. You could heal me.
could.
Do it for speed.
Is she undead right now, technically?
Maybe. Alright, I'm just gonna do level 4. It's level 4 healing word, so
Max D4s.
344 plus 5 plus 16 plus 5.
42?
Sure.
Because it's 21 and 21, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
44,
that's-
then yeah, 44 plus 18. So yeah, 16.
I feel like it's just a giant beam of healing light. Looks like it hurts.
Yeah. Looks like it hurts.
There's a moonbeam, there's a sunbeam, there's a
Don't give
steel
up!
beam.
Yeah, we
There's
need
a
to
lot of
freaking
beams going
moonbeam,
on. This is
sunbeam
like
somebody. Say like we
This
gotta
is a-
moonbeam, sunbeam someone sometime. Just got all the beams.
That is a crazy healing word.
anything else, Kale.
No, that is. Actually, wait. Is that a?
That was a bonus action.
Then fuck it, we're dashing.
Oh yeah, you could climb over. Climb over the garbage.
Alright, where's my little guy? Alright, he's there. Yeah. We'll just, like, hang out over here. Actually, we'll hang out there. Some cover, just in case. You never know.
Before your turn, she's gonna stab you again, I think.
Okay.
She stab you again, or should she? I'm just mad.
I mean, it makes sense. Use it before.
The energy drain doesn't. Either a stab or an energy. That's the question. Yeah, she'll energy drain. She'll energy drain. Constitution save. From just out, which is what makes her mad. Just saves on the freaking nose.
Really good for her.
Don't think any.
Just the 2.
Yep. Nothing happens.
And your cats are coming in clutch for me right now, Preston.
You're welcome. Hashtag Team Animal Farm.
So now there's a.
Hashtag Closet Fury.
There we go. Alright, so,
Bailey's
Al's
really
turn.
kind of a.
And
Daily dog.
please.
Okay.
There we go.
Sneak onto one of those. 15. I'm gonna expend a key point to do a flurry. 20. Do I need to triangle that back?
No, 20 hits. 20's on the nose.
She's dead.
Nine. She burst into. Oh, right. Okay, this
Just stomps her form into the ground.
thing. She bursts into a just like miasma of purple energy that all swirls in the air, and you hear the ding, 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 ding of the spear hitting the ground, and you see all that purple energy go into the spear.
Uh-oh.
You do you, Lucas.
You're out of initiative.
Quick, break it.
Dude, I'll pick it up. Beer.
Yeah.
Anything
You
else?
have a spear in your hand.
Right, well, Al will look where Lucas is. Throw it. To hit right next to him. Not him.
No, yeah, easy enough. He's on a different thing, but it just goes into the rubble next to him.
He will kind of hesitantly pick it up.
Feels familiar. Feels like a cold metal spear. You don't hear any sounds, any voices, any whispers that maybe you've been expecting. Just holding the spear.
Does he get the sense that her soul is being contained within the spear?
Yeah, you saw something of her when she vanished that she definitely went back. Or the energy about her.
And what does Lucas know about phylacteries?
That's a good question. What does it know about phylacteries? You tell me. I mean, you guys probably all talked about them as a game at some point.
For example, like, would he know what it would look like?
Phylacteries can be anything. They can be leather-bound tomes, ornate bases,
Is there a way to tell what,
necklaces, amulets.
what one, if you are holding one, for example?
Not really. As far as you know. You can maybe identify.
Any magic users in the group?
Yeah, I was gonna say before this gets away from us, I'm pouring the rest of the 36 to 42 seconds of the sunbeam into Neathkai's chamber and roasting everything in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're
Do you think
doing that,
do you
there
think it
is
would
literally
open
screams.
chambers?
Yeah, like you hear these like ghostly screams. It's like very creepy, and you see like all those things getting like burnt up and broken, and some of them like. To be clear, not everything in there is destroyed, but a lot of things seem to be destroyed. There is a lot of items in these sepulchers, if you will. But a lot of stuff is being destroyed, and you're just like being
Dragon Ball Z in it.
yeah,
Always be beaming.
always be being.
I think I'm just struggling with what Nate might know about something and what Lucas would know about something.
I mean, I think at this point, you guys know you're going up against like stuff going into it.
Is there like a gem, perhaps, in within the sphere? Spear?
No, yeah, the spear looks like just like as you have seen it before. It's there's nothing like different about it other than what you like. It's as you expect the sphere to be.
Hmm. I think he'll just I think he just offered up to the group. Like, well, do you think it's over?
What do you mean it?
Done.
I can't hear you. There you go.
Neathkai finally done. For good.
Saw her go into that spear.
Feels different to you, Lucas, right?
Yeah, I don't feel her presence in the sphere. I don't hear her voice in my head any longer.
Can you drop it? Will it leave your hand now?
I actually think that's a point of clarification because he's not technically attuned to it, which could also explain why he's not hearing the voice.
True.
Um,
But yeah, you can drop it.
yeah. He will, he'll ask for a little bit of time to study and become attuned to the spear before figuring out what's next. But in the meantime, we do have more pressing matters at hand. Which is finding the phylactery we came here for.
Ten more.
False.
So a couple things of interest.
One sign saying Distress's phylactery here lights up, pointing to one of the doors.
No signs. But when Selig beamed the interior, destroying a bunch of those factories, you can make a Arcana or Religion check, Selig. Whichever one is higher, presumably. Um, you take 4 points of force damage, Selig. Like after you're like Kamehamehaing the inside of that thing. And you feel like it's almost like a reaction to not breaking whatever enchantment is on it. You basically, mechanically speaking, you didn't have the force of will to overcome whatever protections were on that thing. So you did destroy a good bit of the thing, but the humming is still going on in there, and it almost like pushed your moonbeam back at you. whatever beam. There are too many beams. Sun. Your astral body beam.
Is that like the sepulcher itself?
Yeah, so the sepulcher is still active. You can hear that still going on. Of both.
I'm gonna want. I was about to ask. I'm gonna wander down to the other one, and same humming from
Mhm.
this one.
Yeah, you can hear it in both the interiors. Just seems like it's emanating from the thing itself.
Did I get the feeling that was because of a lack of damage, or like you said, like a lack of?
Yeah, I mean, it's the failure on the Arcana check that would have overcome the damage. Like the damage would have been able to overcome the thing check higher essentially. You just didn't have the force of will to overcome. So it lashed back out at you.
He'll relay that to the group, and
You get the sense that these things can be destroyed.
he's still pretty keen on finishing the job. But if somebody else, like, he'll look at Lucas and be like, maybe you want to take a crack at ending this. Or someone with more than a 1 in Arcana.
To be honest, I only have a 2. He's still a little like shaken up from literally dying, and the sphere, like he's a little disoriented right now.
Come up to the one Selig like partially destroyed. Can I ascertain the source of the humming?
Yeah, so like it is the sepulcher.
It's the structure itself.
Yeah. In a state that you're currently in, where there's nothing bearing down on you, you get the sense that either by that you can destroy these things, you can disrupt the flow of magic within them. There are multiple ways to do that. If you're, you can literally dispel magic, or you can try to overcome it with your force of will. That's just a riskier version, and there's possibilities for getting injured and failing. And you can accidentally do it by shooting a fucking beam of sun into it.
I'm gonna try and use my will to overcome it.
Okay.
That's something I can do.
Yeah, you essentially get the idea that you would need to go into the interior and just like concentrate for a matter of time, and then make a Arcana or religion check.
That I will do then. Like a 23.
Yeah, 23. So Steven goes inside and just like kind of focuses his energy, maybe extending his hands in there, and you can see the humming. You can hear the humming, and then you can kind of start to see the flow of magic within the interior start to fade. And after a little bit of time, maybe a couple rounds, it starts to falter and then fails. And immediately upon it powering down, let's see, which key begins to grow. This one. This glyph on floor 1 begins to glow. And a form appears. And we'll pick that up next week. 1. Sepulcher defeated.